What's up, guys? Welcome back to Thug Life Gaming. I'm your host, Matt Rogers, and you're watching the Rainbow Six Siege Top 5 Pro Tips. Starting things off is an excellent tip for offense called the cam breach. Now, one thing I've noticed from playing a lot of Rainbow Six Siege is that players are very skeptical about infiltrating a specific location through a window. The reason for this is because the process of doing so leaves you extremely vulnerable. To counteract this, what I want you to do is after you've knocked down that window barrier, either by, using an explosive or perhaps shooting a hole through it, send in your camera drone, locate the position of an enemy inside, and begin entering the room. The trick here is to aim in the direction of the enemy opponent as you're swinging in through the window. Once he's entered your line of sight, let him have it. The reason why this tip is so effective is because you have two big advantages in this scenario. First of all, you know where the enemy opponent is, and second, you have the element of surprise because you know exactly when you'll be entering the room.
Hostile activity. Secure the container once the threat is neutralized. Securing the room. Third floor. Secure the biohazard container. Op 4 last operator standing. Bomb has been located. Third floor. Four last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Op 4 last op standing. You have located a bomb. Op 4 eliminated.
Moving on, tip number 2 is a defensive strategy called lone wolfing. Some of you may have seen me utilize this tactic in my new TLG esports coverage playlist. Regardless, here's how to do it. At the beginning of a round, have the rest of your teammates set up defensive positions relatively close to the objective, while you yourself, acting as a lone wolf, travels to an unexpected location on the map. Now, very often this causes the enemy team to carelessly enter the building because they see so many of your teammates near the objective on their camera drones. If they happen to make this mistake, catch them by surprise and come up from behind.
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles. You will be detected if you remain in this area. You have been spotted. Op 4, last stop standing. Fortify the room. Time to armor up.
Nitro, please! Ignite nitro!
Op 4, last stop standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Tip number 3 is a very easy trick to pull off called the safe strafe. This is going to help you in those one-on-one gunfights. Now, earlier in the video, you saw how to properly infiltrate a building through a window. Well, What if you happen to already be inside that building and you've already used your camera drone? Sometimes it can be pretty sketchy entering through a doorway because you don't know if an enemy opponent is on the other side. If you rush through it, you're most likely going to die, and if you slowly creep your way into that doorway, that might be even worse. So instead, utilize the safe strafe. To pull this off, aim down the barrel of your weapon through a specific doorway. Now, without actually entering that doorway itself, continuously strafe side to side, each time giving you a better visual of what's inside the room. The key here is to make sure that you're aiming about chest level high off of the ground. This is important because then all you have to do is slightly adjust your aim in order to land a critical strike during your next strafe.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
Tip number 4 is a tactic for defense that I have appropriately named the Peeping Tom. Now, this is referring to the defensive strategy of punching a hole through a breakable surface in order to kind of help you get a better tactical visual or line of sight, if you will, on the enemy opponents. Now, obviously, many of you already know about this trick, but from what I've noticed through playing a lot of online matches is that people haven't quite yet perfected it. The biggest mistake that we all make is that we set up our positions inside the objective room itself. What I recommend is that you create a private match and really go throughout all of these levels and search for some breakable surfaces that might give you a visual of the rooms and or hallways outside of the objective. The reason I say this is because this seems to be the location and time that enemy teams are at their most vulnerable. They've already made their way through a large portion of the building and most likely are assuming that you and the rest of your teammates are inside the room. It's during this very short period of vulnerability that you want to attack and throw them completely off guard.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Deployed nitro.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. 5 seconds and counting. Camera ready. Op 4 drone has located the biohazard container. Activating jammer. Setting nitro. Hostage location secure.
Our last tip for the video is a little trick that I call the drop and shop. Now, many of you are familiar with a maneuver called a decoy breach. This is when you're using a breach charge simply as a distraction in order to give you a better opportunity of getting inside the objective room. Now, although this has become a very popular attack strategy, there seems to be one thing that defenders very often forget about, which is the trap doors located above the objective. The key to pulling this off is to blow that trap door very early in the round in order to increase the likelihood that they forget about it. Once you feel confident with your decoy breach, go ahead and blow it, drop in, and shop around.
Operator standing. Op 4 eliminated.
Time to make a new door! Here we go. Stay back.
Fire. Hostage injured.
Stay still. Breach kit deployed. Detonate! Special charge! Stay clear!
EMP
Take
incoming.
cover. It's hot.
Op 4 eliminated.
What's up, guys? I hope you enjoyed all of the tips from this video, but real quick before we get out of here, I want to give some recognition to you guys, the fans. So let's start things off with our fan spotlight. This week's winner goes to gamertag BST Mad Dog TLG. Now, not only is he promoting the YouTube channel through his gamertag, but he also does it in a number of different ways, including the outlet of Instagram. So thank you, man, for spreading the word on social media. You definitely deserve a shout out. But now, let's find out who got the Thug of the Week. Now, if you yourself want to get the Thug of the Week, or perhaps nominate one of your friends or family members, all you have to do is send me an email to thuglifegaming@yahoo.com letting me know what makes you a thug. This week's winner goes to the incredible woman behind the Get Fit with Jack hashtag. You can check her out on social media, but I think she really showcases the benefits of dedication and hard work by competing in bodybuilding competitions. I think she really inspires all of us to push ourselves on a daily basis, mentally and physically. So congratulations, Jacqueline. You definitely are a thug. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a comment below, click that thumbs up button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe if you're digging the content. But I'll see everybody here in a couple of days. Keep living that life, because that is what thugs do. I'm out of here, guys. Take it easy.